Welcome back to another video, my friends. My name is Ross and I help people rewrite their stories. And today I want to help you rewrite the story that there is something to get as far as enlightenment, awareness, consciousness expansion, however you want to call it. There really is nothing to get. And I want to explain that. So I was meditating this morning, and ever since I arrived at that sweet stillness that I was talking about in another video, I've been trying to get back to it. I know that it's inside of me, and I try to keep that in mind as I go about the day and think of things and realize that even if I don't arrive at it in meditation, I know it's there, and that helps me. But that doesn't change the fact that it was just so amazing, and once you taste that, once you have that, you want it all the time. So I was laying there, my eyes were closed, and I arrived at it like a sunrise cresting over a hill. Just that little band of light appeared in my mind, and I grabbed onto it, and almost immediately I could tell my mind was thinking. It was like, oh, this isn't going to be like that last time. This isn't, it's never going to be like that. And thinking about that, I remembered the brain only understands concepts. It can only draw from the past and use those experiences to inform what it thinks is the future. And so I realized that my brain was just comparing that moment of awareness to another possibility in the future. But that's all it could do. That's all my brain is capable of doing. It's only able to take from past experiences and use those to inform what is happening now. And unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, I wasn't able to arrive at that similar place, but just the fact that I was aware enough of the way my brain was working and the tricks it was trying to play on me, I think was a good thing. It just reinforced that everything that can be found is already inside of you. The love you're looking for is inside of you. The awareness, the enlightenment, whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever you're seeking, is seeking you. You just need to tell your brain to step aside, thank your brain for getting you to this point. When you're working with difficult emotions or the shadow aspects of yourself that you've pushed away, when you begin to integrate those, it's important to thank those unpleasant emotions. And I know that that might be difficult at first. It's kind of like the idea of accepting everything about yourself that you don't like. It doesn't mean that you just start liking it. It's just that you accept that it is a part of you currently, and then through that acceptance, you are able to change it. And it's just wild to think about it like that. But when you are working with your brain, for me anyway, I found that it's important to thank it for getting me to this point, to wherever I am, but to remind it that it's not in control. It's just the brain that came with this body. And who you are is not the body. Who you are is not your mind. You have a mind and you have a body, but you are so much more than these things. And if there was one thing I could do, it would be to just crack your head open and put this little idea in there and let it grow and let it just kick out all the debilitating, limiting thoughts that your brain has been running on autopilot. And if you can do that, if you can separate from your brain and realize that it is just comparing to past experiences and using concepts to identify things, you can separate from those concepts. You can separate from the past. You can realize that it happened, but it's not currently happening now. And the future isn't happening. It will happen, but it's not happening now. all you have is this moment. And when you arrive at it, when you realize that that's all you can do, it changes everything. And that's what I realized today in meditation. And it's something that I know, and I'm hoping that it sticks this time. But that's one of those ingrained beliefs that is hard to uproot because the grooves in the brain run deep, especially when it comes to beliefs that you've held since birth and onward. I just wanted to share that with you today and hope that you find your own awareness, your own enlightenment inside. And I feel like I have to once again clarify that I don't claim to be enlightened, but I just understand that enlightenment is our natural state. And if we can, like I said, step around our brain, tell our brain, thank you. Thank you for all of the concepts and the ideas you've given me. Some of them have been great, and I appreciate those, and I'm definitely going to take those and run with them. But there's a lot that you've been saying and telling me that hasn't been benefiting me, that isn't helpful. And I'm here now. I'm arriving at this moment, and I'm taking control. And once you can do that, you realize that the enlightenment is inside of you, just waiting to be discovered. So, my friends, that's all I have today. I wish you a day filled with peace, happiness, and loving kindness. And until next time, my friends, remember, be kind, be well, and be yourself. We'll talk soon.